stay in nature order, applying lessons of quarantine. Quarantine, necessary to stop the spread of a deadly virus, has disrupted nearly every aspect of our lives and daily routines. Yet, according to people across cultures, these disruptions have had some positive effects. In addition to preventing the spread of COVID-19, by slowing down the pace of our lives, quarantine offered us time for reflection, re-evaluation, reconnection, and reprioritization. Most importantly, the quiet time of quarantine forced many of us to think about our health and well-being like never before. Stay-at-home orders and the cabin fever they induced motivated many of us to find other spaces to go, anywhere that was not the inside of our homes. Trapped inside our houses and apartments for months, we found ourselves longing for the outdoors and physical activity. When quarantine restrictions prevented us from meeting friends in restaurants and browsing in shopping malls, many of us strolled the streets of our own neighborhoods, went for hikes, and spent time in public parks. One of the quarantine's greatest gifts has been allowing us to rediscover nature. Even if those frequent strolls and hikes we've been taking may have started as a last resort to prevent insanity, there are many reasons to make them a top priority, even after quarantine ends. As life begins to pick up the pace again and indoor places reopen their doors, it's important to remind ourselves of what we're missing if we don't make a regular date with the great outdoors. The word nature offers us insight into what nature has to offer us. N is for nutrition. Sunlight aids with the absorption of vitamin D, a vitamin many of us do not get enough of. Vitamin D is essential for keeping bones strong and helps reduce the risks of cancer, diabetes, and multiple sclerosis. These are benefits that cannot be gained from spending time under the artificial lighting, fluorescent and incandescent, that is used in our homes, offices, stores, and schools. So be sure to get outside for at least 15 minutes a day to get your daily dose of vitamin D. A is for all systems go. Being physically active in nature improves the health and functioning of every bodily system. Walking, hiking, and running are great for heart, bone, and muscle health because they increase circulation and lower blood pressure. Exercising out in the fresh air is also better for your lungs and reduces the risk of disease transmission compared with working out at the gym. Physical activity and reduced stress levels also improve digestion, boost your immune system, and promote weight loss. Best of all, the release of natural, happy drugs such as dopamine and serotonin can help manage anxiety and fend off depression. So, it could be said that one of the biggest benefits of hanging out with Mother Nature is that she offers the best drugs. All natural, hangover-free, and without the nasty side effects. The T in the word nature is for thinking. Many of the world's greatest scientists, inventors, writers, and artists have tapped into the power nature has on the mind. Charles Darwin strolled the walking path at his rural home for 45 minutes every evening. Einstein walked over 2 miles every day, and Beethoven carried music paper and a pen with him on his daily nature walks. And there is a lot of scientific support for their habits. Walking in natural environments sharpens our memories, frees up the mind from distractions, and enhances problem-solving abilities by exposing us to alternative perspectives and the patterns in nature. So, next time you're feeling stuck or hung up on a problem, remember that great minds think outside. U stands for UV rays. The current pandemic has us all worrying about our immune systems. Although UV rays can be harmful in excess, moderate levels of UV exposure from sunlight strengthen the immune system and protect us against disease, including viruses. Even though the threat of viruses can make us want to stay indoors for safety, we do our immune system a huge favor by spending time outside. R is for rest. The demands, anxieties, and screens in our hectic lives can deprive us of the most essential ingredient of good health: sleep. When we're sleep deprived, we tend to overeat, make less healthy choices, and lack the energy we need to enjoy our lives to the fullest. If you're battling insomnia, lethargy, or fatigue, a date with nature may be just what you need. Natural light helps our bodies regulate sleep cycles and melatonin production, allowing us to claim the sleep that we need to be happy and healthy. Taking a break from our screens and getting in touch with the natural light, dark cycles of nature also helps us reset our internal clocks to get back on a regular sleep schedule. E is for eyesight and insight. Have you noticed that you sleep much better if you stop looking at your phone 1 hour before bedtime? Well, nature not only offers a much-needed distraction from screens that can improve our sleep, but spending time in nature also gives our eyes a break and protects our vision. Staring at a computer, TV, and phone screen for hours every day can lead to eye strain and nearsightedness, also called myopia or computer vision syndrome. When you spend time outdoors, you are exercising the muscles in your eyes needed for seeing faraway objects and fending off myopia. You are also preventing your mind and spirit from becoming myopic. Most of us agree that spending time in nature is calming and inspires us. And there is scientific evidence that nature time can increase our creativity and cause us to feel more connected to the people, creatures, and world around us. Many people enjoy spending time in the outdoors because it helps strengthen their character by presenting challenges to be overcome. For example, the adventure of climbing a mountain or crossing a stream. And these challenges foster feelings of self-reliance. For others, spending time in nature is a renewing spiritual experience because awareness of the order in the natural world provides a sense of security, purpose, and comfort. Observing the interconnectedness of the many facets of ecosystems and the resiliency of nature, which humans are a part of, fosters cooperation, altruism, and hope for the future. Although physical activity in nature, like running, hiking, or walking, is great for our physical health, the Japanese practice of forest bathing, which involves quiet observation and immersive sensory experiences in forest ecologies, is increasingly being adopted by Westerners seeking the spiritual insights and benefits nature has to offer. As we prepare to go back to school, work, and to our social lives, let's try to carry the lessons of quarantine with us by making time for nature. Let us remember that by spending time in nature, whether alone, with friends, or with family, we are improving our own health, the health of our communities, and our relationships with ourselves and with the world around us.